Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Kathleen. I hope you guys don't mind too much this impromptu, you know, weird, out of the ordinary, unusual intro. I didn't have time to film one. I just decided to film myself getting ready to go and hang out with my mom for her birthday. So this is the finished results. So yeah, if you guys like how I did this look right here, it's kind of like a halo smoky eye, and then I believe I filmed my buns. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys like this look right here, and want to know how I got it, want to know how I did it, recreate it, please keep watching. Wanna see my baby? Baby girl! Okay, to start this look, I'm just going to prime my eyes with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and then set it with some translucent powder. Taking the color Universal, we are just going to start carving out our crease. Really just using this as a good transition for the rest of the shadows. Okay, so taking the color Brunette, we are going to focus most of the product on the outer and inner corners of our eye, kind of blending it into the crease, but since this is a halo look, we're just going to do the majority in there. Then taking the color Toast, we're just going to go over those same spots that we just were in with Brunette, just kind of darkening up the shade and kind of like toning down the warm tones that Brunette had. And then, yep, just going in the crease so it's not so crazy, and then we're going to blend it all out later as we go. Okay, so taking the color Tan on a fluffy blending brush, we are going to be blending all of those darker colors together, and especially into our first universal crease, and then just making sure everything is nice and seamless, there aren't any harsh lines or weird patches. Okay, so taking Wiz with a pencil brush, we are just going to line our crease and our inner corners. It looks really harsh right now, but we're going to blend it out. This is just going to give it some more depth and also just darken up those shadows without adding too much more brown and too many more tones. Okay, so next we're going to take Stone. I know this seems like a lot of colors, but when I was doing this, it just wasn't turning out like the color that I wanted, so I had to keep adding like darker tones and like blending it out just to get it how I liked. So if you guys like it in a certain way, just go ahead with and do that. Taking Universal and then Tan again, we're just going to be going and blending everything in with a blending brush. So here I'm just going back in with Stone and Toast, like I will be throughout this look, just to darken it up, get it how I want it, and then blend it out again. But with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, I'm just going to carve out the middle portion of my eye for the halo look, just to keep a good base for the lighter shimmery shadows. Okay, so we're going to be taking Zodiac, and to continue with the halo look, we're going to be placing this shadow right next to the darker corners, because this will be the darkest shimmer that we're going to be using. Next is going to be Bronze, and we are not going to be putting that on the middle, we're just going to be placing that right next to / partly on top of the Zodiac color. Then with Sizzle, we are going to be doing the middle, the halo of this halo eye, and just placing that over the other shadow previous and just kind of blending them together. Don't mind my nails. I needed to take a break from my acrylics because dang. Okay, so right with our finger, we are going to be taking the NYX Glitter in Bronze, and then later on we're going to be using some glue to make this stand out a little more. But to go into the face, we are going to be taking the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I just bought a small one because I didn't know if I was going to like it, and honestly it felt kind of greasy. But next we're going to be taking our Clinique Even Better Makeup, Clinique Moisture Assured CC Cream, and our Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. The colors are listed in the thing below. Couldn't find my brush, so I just mixed them all on my hand with my finger. Okay, and then with my Sigma F80 brush, I am going to be using dabbing circular motions. Like, don't brush your face with it, just like dab, pat it with circular intentions. I don't really know. With my chest, I don't really do that. I kind of just brush it and swirl it all together, and on my neck too. But I feel like when you dab it instead of swirl it, especially on your face, you get a lot better coverage. Okay, and then with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast, I'm going to carve out my cheeks, my temples, try and make my forehead look smaller, carve out my jaw, under my chin, and then I'm going to also contour my nose with it as well. Okay, and so with the same F80 that we used to blend our foundation, we are just going to blend out the contour using circular patting motions, but also some sweeping motions, and then definitely the Beauty Blender to blend out that nose contour. Okay, so right here, I'm going to be contouring my mouth / lip area. So I'm going to be doing in between the Cupid's bow, around it, and then also like on top of my lips and under them, if that makes sense. If you guys want, I can always do a how I make my lips look bigger video. But then to highlight, we are going to be using our Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, just doing the nose, the forehead, the chin, and then under the eyes. Especially the sides of the nose, it will definitely make your nose look smaller. So to set our concealer, we're going to be using Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder like I normally do. Alright, then to contour, we're going to be taking the two leftmost bottom shades from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. The brush that I had to buy extra, but that was made for it. And we're just going to be going over the places that we concealed the dark with the dark concealer from LA Girl, and then with that same brush, we're just going to be blending out that contour. Okay, so you don't want to forget your chest and neck when you're doing this, especially if you have a shirt that's going to show. Obviously, if you don't, then don't worry about it. If you want, you can definitely carve out those collarbones, but right here, I'm going to take that first shade from the Shade and Light palette and just contour, snatch the nose, you know? Okay, so with my Iconic London Illuminator Drops in Original and my fingers, I'm just going to be patting those on to my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, just the highest points of my face, and then I'm going to be blending them out with a Beauty Blender so it doesn't look patchy or weird. Alright, so with my Beauty Blender, I'm just going to set everywhere that I usually like kind of wrinkle. So like my forehead, my smile lines, and then with that other side of that brush that I actually really like, I'm just going to dust off that baking powder and then go under my eyes again because I don't want those to be crinkly. And that just kind of happens. Throughout my makeup, I really do just go over it with a Beauty Blender like a billion times. Yes! Desi X Katie Mirame Highlighter is the next step, and it's pretty dang great. So this weird little brush that I don't know what it's actually for. I think it's supposed to be a blending brush for eyeshadow, but Now, I'm just gonna go over where I put those illuminator drops with the Mirame. Next, with Maybelline Fit Me blush in Deep Wine, just gonna go over my cheeks, go over my forehead, nose one time, hit the chin, and then put some Mirame on my chin and my nose again. Blend it with a beauty blender, and then I always kind of go over my makeup because I don't like to do too much at the first time. So I just added a little bit of the Shade and Light, and with that too, I'm just gonna contour my lips again. Okay, so with Tan Universal, we're just going to be blending everything in again and making sure that transition color is still there and that everything goes together. Okay, so a Stone, Toast, and a tiny bit of Brunette. We're going to start off small and then build up the color, but we're going to be putting them in the same order, like on the bottom eye as we did the top. Blending is key here. But with our NYX Matte Setting Spray, we're just gonna set our face real quick, and then go over all of that with the Beauty Blender just to make everything set for sure. So with my new e.l.f. eyebrow brush, that's so much better than my broken one, got it for $1 at Walmart. I'm just going to be brushing off my eyebrows and making sure I like the shape. Now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows with my Gerard Cosmetics Brow Bar to go. So with the color Pure, I'm just going to be highlighting my underbrow, if that makes sense. My brow arch, however you say it. I'm going to be doing that. So going back in with Toast, Brunette, and Stone, we are just going to continue to darken up the corners and then especially go in on the under eye. And then we're just going to be like continuing to blend those out and darken it up as we like. Alright, so again with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, we're just going to kind of lay a base down for the shimmer shadows on the under eye. And then taking it the exact same way we did the top, we're just going to put those on the bottom. Alright, now with this has nothing on it, I kind of wiped it off. We're just going to blend the shimmer shadows with the darker ones so it's not harsh. With our Super Slim Liner by L'Oreal Paris, we are just going to do that cat eye. And then we're going to tight line with our Marc Jacobs Gel Crayon. Both of these are just in the color black. For mascara, I'm going to use my fave. This is the Telescopic mascara. And then we are going to be just, look at my little lash, waiting for the glue to dry. And then I'm going to be curling my lashes before we put those on. Just helps blend the falsies with the actual lashes a little better. And then for the lashes, I'm taking Kiss lashes in the style Corset, and I actually really loved these freaking lashes. They do have a pretty wide band, so if you're not into that, you might not like this. Just going back in with mascara to blend the falsies and the real lashes a little better. Okay, so now for the fun part. With this little flat concealer brush, I'm taking my Duo Lash Glue and kind of making a triangle, I guess you would say, with the bottom at the widest point. This is just going to help the glitter stick on better and be more prominent. If you wanted the simple look, you could just do it how we did it before and just like pack it on. I liked how this gave it a little extra pop. And we're going to do the same thing, just like an inverted triangle for the bottom, I guess you would say. And like I said before, I like to layer my makeup, so I'm just going to go back in with the tiniest amount of blush, warm up my face again with just, like I said, the tiniest amount. It just kind of brings life back to the face after you've done all of your other things. If it got a little dull. Just going back in with a little more highlighter, doing the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, and then under the eyebrows again as well. Okay, so as you can see, I parted my hair down the center already. I put one of the sides in a ponytail just to keep the hair out of the way. And then you're just gonna like put your buns how you would normally make the buns, and then just keep playing with them. I like to have mine look a little messy, so I pull hairs down, but use bobby pins to help get the buns to look exactly the way you want. It just takes a little bit of playing with to make them look cute, so don't give up. Okay, so with the True Brown K Lip Kit by Kylie Cosmetics, I'm just going to line and fill in my lips. Then to finish the hair, I'm just going to curl my little baby hairs because they were not looking too good at this point. But yeah, this will be the end of our whole look.
Alright guys, so this is the final result. I am really quite sorry that this whole video was a voiceover and that I'm doing these weird intro and outros in my car on the way to my mama. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this look. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and also please hit that little bell so whenever I do film a look, you guys can know right away. But yeah, so me and my baby girl, her name is Lady, we are on our way to go and see my mom's, and we're gonna go out on the town. And I might include that in here. I might include a few clips. By no means any like type of vlogger yet, but yeah, I might try and do that for you guys. Don't mind all my laundry. I take it home and I do not, well, my mom does it sometimes, but obviously I'm not going to. I want to do some before she gets home from work. And I also need to pick up her present. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day, a great safe St. Patrick's Day. That is tomorrow, which is actually my mom's birthday. But I work, so we're going out tonight. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and until next time, bye.